my dad since passed away, and the last thing I found a text, the last thing I ever said to him was, I don't have a dad. And looking back, when I found that text, I was like, I wish I just had a conversation, because whether it was, who knows what he was going through, for him it was drug abuse, but even just expressing like the feelings like you did, like I kind of wish I got that opportunity.
Well, you have to, at the end of the day, this might sound like harsh to say, but you have to be able to protect yourself first.
For sure.
And maybe that's because I've been let down by a lot of people that were supposed to protect me in my life. And so my experience is you better protect yourself, because nobody else is going to at the end of the day. And I'm not saying that I don't have people in my life. I have an amazing husband who would protect me with his life. But I mean, if you ask him how hard it was to convince me that was the case, I think the best thing that you can do is just you work on yourself. You make yourself the best version. You learn from their mistakes and understand that you are not responsible for fixing somebody else, and you won't. People change when they're ready to change. They don't do it for somebody else. Addicts especially, and I've dealt with that in my life. It's like they are not going to get clean until they have come up with a reason for themselves to get clean. Not even for the people they love the most. And that doesn't mean they don't love you. It just means they are in like the thick of their addiction. And that is something I thankfully don't know anything about, but I can only imagine. Seeing people that I've loved who I knew to be really great human beings, but who had a lot of trauma or whatever, and they succumb to it, and to see how it could change a person in such a huge way. I can only imagine what it feels like to struggle with addiction. But again, it's like you can't and you won't. They got to decide it for themselves.